It's my feel.
Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show. It's Expresso on S3, and I don't know about you, but you wake up in the morning, you're like, what day of the week is it? What's significant today? I feel like there's a national day I need to remember.
Yeah.
Well, we are here to keep you updated while you were in La La Land. Now, today is Nelson Mandela Day, the 18th of July, and what's quite incredible is that Nelson Mandela International Day was officially declared by the United Nations, and it is an annual day in honor of Nelson Mandela, celebrated each year on the 18th for Mandela's birthday. So that is what we are doing today. We are highlighting all the incredible things Tata Madiba did, and the theme for this year's event is climate, food and solidarity, which is so key because Madiba was one of the men that, changed the 20th century and basically shaped the 21st century.
And I love the theme so much right now because this represents what he was striving towards. He was trying to get the world to work together and to have this equality where we all kind of had this belief and an idea. And I think when you look at what's happening in the world, you look at the change in climate, you look at the change in food scarcity right now, I think we as a global unit need to unite right now and take a page out of Nelson Mandela's book because today is so pertinent for that.
Definitely. I mean, how's this for something that's quite shocking is China has provisionally recorded its highest temperature ever, 52.2 degrees Celsius in Xinjiang.
This is crazy, and this is again highlighting why this theme for Nelson Mandela Day today is so important. Obviously speaking of the climate, food and security, solidarity as well. On top of those temperatures that you just mentioned now, also here there's Death Valley in California, which we're also hitting crazy temperatures, something like 53.9 degrees Celsius on Sunday. Now that's in California at Death Valley, so definitely some crazy temperatures coming through when it comes to the heat waves, and especially even in the US alone. I mean, over the Southwest, there have been about 113 million people under extreme heat warning. So Death Valley in California is going crazy. China is going crazy. Lots of areas along that belt are just experiencing volatile conditions when it comes to temps.
And those are scary temperatures because I know people in Uppington are always like, oh man, we have like the hottest days during summer.
And we do, though.
But I remember visiting Las Vegas and we're getting out of our tour bus and I think it was only 42.9 degrees.
42,
But it was hot, so I can't even begin to picture what 50-something must feel like.
It's insane. It must probably feel like a sauna, except it's not the enjoyable kind. Now, on top of this, I think there's so much more to discuss, right? So we've got Nelson Mandela Day. We've got these climate changes happening right now. We've got Mother Nature also just responding in some of the world's weirdest ways. But there's also something interesting happening when it comes to our generational shift, right? Now, Nelson Mandela was from an older generation, and we're going into this new world of tech, and banking is completely changing. They reckon in the next 5 years, banking is going to become fully digital. How insane is that?
It would make life so much easier. I mean, I currently now bank with a bank that's completely digital, and
so
you don't have to go. You don't have to go into a branch. It makes life easier to solve any queries that you have. But there's also a professor, an economist at Northwest University, that says digital migration will only be successful if those who are not tech savvy are well educated.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of my parents right now. I'm like, they already are struggling with just like internet banking on its own. And I know they're not the only parents out there. So we definitely need to do more when it comes to making apps easier to use. And I think for everybody, we need to make technology a lot easier. And I think we have that option right now. So I maybe actually am here for this. I'm here for the world being taken over by digital assets and everything else, because I do think Zoe is right. It makes things that much more easier. But we need to help our parents in the older generation and potentially us in the future staying on top of it too.
I mean, we're moving away, at least my circle of friends, we're moving away from cash, and we're like, who's got cash on them? And it's like, and we're in trouble when the card machines don't work. We really are. But you know what, Ryle, I think myself and a lot of South Africans were really saddened yesterday by the news that popular soapie Seven de Laan will be ending after 23 years. Can I tell you, as a child, I used to watch it, and I don't know why I started this thing, but when the credits would roll, I'll see how fast I can get through all the names of the characters, to the point where I started remembering their names, and it was just it played such a significant role in my life. I think maybe for the last last episode they need to bring the original theme song back.
Oh, yes, I was just... I was just going to say, that song is stuck in my head for so many good, positive, nostalgic reasons. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that was a part of Seven de Laan. Thank you for making so many South Africans happy, bringing us through this journey of emotion and just buying into something beautiful. I think officially the executive producer of the show, Thandi Ramatsesele, she can say that it was a job well done. I think she even said herself that it was a privilege to create this show. It touched so many people, and I can't agree with her. You really did touch so many lives. I mean, just listening to Zoe and I right now, we are echoing what I think the entire nation feels. It's just admiration and I think pride at the same time for something epic. Oh, well done.
But also, you know how many people say that that's how they learned to speak Afrikaans, was watching Seven de Laan and like hearing the Afrikaans but reading the subtitles and knowing what's going on. Well done, Seven de Laan. We're going to miss you, but we have until the end of the year to still see all the hard work that you've done, and we will be keeping an eye out for all of those episodes.
Oh, yes, you will. But someone special has just popped in the studio and he's got a special guest with him. Let's catch up with the G-Man right now.